It's a fresh episode of the program Bon Appetit, a culinary adventure with my humble self, Sarah to Sanctuary. I'm always elated making a date with you at this hour of the day. Welcome. Are you planning a trip to Nigeria, or you were in Nigeria and looking for something to do? One fun idea or activity you have to include in your itinerary, without a doubt, is to try out the food. As a multi-ethnic country, Nigeria is a fertile ground for fabulously delicious delicacies. From the east, west, north and south to virtually every corner in between the country, there are a plethora of spice-rich, flavorful dishes that ties Nigerians together. Chef Fatima will be tweaking one of the Southeast Nigerian savory dishes her way. Take a look at her profile. Nigerian cuisine consists of dishes or food items from the hundreds of ethnic groups that comprise our country. Our feasts are colorful and lavish. Like many West African cuisines, known also for being spicy because we use spices and herbs to create deeply flavored sauces and soups. Chef Fatima, we're always glad to have you on set of the program, Bon Appetit, a culinary adventure. And what's the big idea today?
Okay, today we are having a Nigerian cuisines from the eastern part of the country. And guess what? We have a lot of flavors to go with. That is our natural ingredients, our natural flavors. You can see them on a display. And of course, we are having our chicken Nkwobi today. The usual Nkwobi people go for is the cow leg Nkwobi. But today, yes, I'm trying to give it a twist because that is all what food is all about. Getting a nice twist, giving it a touch, and of course, you have to make it innovative. Even if you don't invent, yes, because innovative meaning adding to what has been in existence
while trying to keep,
of course,
natural flavor.
Originality. Yeah, originality is very important. Yeah.
All right, beautiful. I am looking forward to seeing how it unfolds, and I believe the feeling is mutual with my viewer out there.
Yeah.
So fasten your seatbelts. We're about to begin the gastronomic tour. Let's stay tuned.
Okay, haven't given you what we have. That is the menu, which is chicken Nkwobi. We have our agidi, a kind of a fluffy agidi. But it might surprise you, say that fluffy white agidi. We use black pot to make it, but it turns out to be white. That is the African secret.
Wow. So it has this flavor of the earthen pot.
Yes.
Is it wrapped in leaf?
Of course, no. We don't wrap it in leaf. We use plastic to wrap it. So let's just quickly introduce the recipe itself. That is the ingredients. Yeah, when I say recipe, some persons might be confused over there. So we are introducing the recipes. One, we have the chicken itself. Yeah, cut into pieces, medium size, please. Not too big, not too
Sizable chunks.
yeah, so that you can just have a bite and you. So the next item on the list, we have the onion, that is the red onion chopped. We have our red oil. Please, oil is one of the most important ingredients here. Make sure you get that light, original village oil. Yes, original. Everybody now claims he sells village oil, but to tell you the truth, village oil is always a village oil. Then you have the ngwa. Ngwa is also one of the primary ingredients. Primary ingredient means without that ingredient, your recipe is not complete.
Wow.
Yes. Then of course we have some ginger. So I'm infusing this ginger. It's not actually part of the original recipe. But I try to
the Igbo.
Yes, I try to infuse it just to give it that different customized flavor.
Boiling chicken with some ginger.
Fantastic. But what we're trying to do is to create a twist around the cooking. Okay, then we have the utazi. We also have the potash, blended potash, but I soaked it in water just to have the right thing I need. The essence is to get it infused in water so that I can actually achieve my primary objectives. We have the onion, red onion cut in ring. Remember, I chopped this in cubes, then I cut this in ring.
Why is that?
Okay, fantastic. This comes in as the garnishing part while I'm using this for the chicken.
To boil the chicken.
Yes. Then here I have my calabash nutmeg, which is one of the major ingredients. Then we have seasoning. Seasoning can be any seasoning of your choice. Then we have the chili pepper, powdered chili pepper, because it has to be pepperish. Yeah, if you go to the east, when we meet at the joint, normally we know what happens there.
Pepper is the universal thing in West Africa. We all like it.
We also have the crayfish. Then I also bring in this. This is my Scotch bonnet. I try to infuse Scotch bonnet just to give it that colorful look. Though it's not part of the local ingredient, but since I'm trying to give it a twist, I also infuse this. We have the oziza seed. So I also take my time to blend the oziza seed so I can have it infused more on the cooking. So having introduced the recipe itself, let's move straight ahead to the cooking. So first we add our chicken. Then next we have the spices. Next we have the crayfish. Next we have my sacred ingredient, which is Chef Fatima special condiments, the CFC. Then of course we have the calabash nutmeg. Then you take your time to stir this. You stir
As a form of marinade.
yes, a form of marinade. Because all the ingredients need to infuse to get that perfect at the end of the day. You add some stock to it. Then of course you have your lid, you cover the lid. We are to boil this for at least 10 minutes just to get it tender. Then,
What proportion of each of those seasonings did you put?
of course, 2.5 ml each, so that you don't use one to overshadow the other, because they are all natural flavor and they are all strong, very strong. So one can overshadow the other one. That's why we make sure we get the right proportion. Yes, please. So the next thing we are going to be doing is to make our sauce. Yes, you need sauce for, and you can imagine, African food are so lovely. They are so original that every single thing you do is being sourced locally. The flavor. Yeah.
Nigerian cuisines are flavorful.
This flavor is
Locally
sauce.
Yeah. Really nice.
The chicken itself smiles in the pot.
Sitting pretty, right?
Yes, please. So cover back the lid. Just about in 2 minutes time, we're done with that. So while this is still on, let's prepare our sauce. Now we start with sauce. Since the chicken is almost, so we need to allow the spot to get dry, but I can as well drain it out. So the sauce part is what I love most.
Why?
Yeah, because the outcome, the combination is something you can't get anywhere. Yes, except in Nigeria.
Exactly.
You know we are blessed. Yes. Only person that understands food will know that Nigerian or Africans are actually blessed.
And that is why I always implore, especially our visitors, to be adventurous.
Yeah.
Explore. There's so much to taste in Nigeria, and your taste buds will thank you.
Yes, please. So the first thing we have here, you allow the spot to get dry. Then you add the red oil. Remember, this red oil is village oil. Village oil. Yes, I don't care which village it comes from. Then you bring in your potash. You are adding this potash gradually. Then you stir. Yes, please.
Wow.
Can you see? You get that thick sauce. So you see this, the oil and the potash coagulate together. So you have this. So you haven't gotten this. The next thing, you start adding your spices. Here we have the oziza seed. We add the oziza seed. Next, you add your pepper. That is the chili pepper. You add and stir at the same time. Next, you have your crayfish. Next, we have the scotch bonnet. Yes. Next, you have the calabash nutmeg. Then you have the CFC. Okay, so look at what we have. You can see we have a very thick paste from the sauce. Then you add your uba, but I'll still keep a little bit for garnishing later. Then of course you have your seasoning to taste. So at this junction, we'll start picking out the chicken straight to the sauce because the chicken is already cooked. That is why when you are preparing salt dish, you just have to get your chicken cooked to almost 80% before kick-starting with the sauce. We turn off the heat from the chicken. Then we pick the chicken one after the other and put it straight to the sauce. And please, my Nkwobi, usually I want it flowing. This to create that wow look to the person consuming it at the end of the day. Stir this together. You stir this. You can.
The range is off. You don't need the fire?
No. For now, you are just going to cover this for it to simmer for about 2 minutes. For about 2 minutes. So at this point, we on back the flame and get this simmer for just about 2 minutes, and we're good. So every single item here is going in for what? Garnishing and the presentation.
This remaining item.
Yes, please. We still have our remaining uba. We'll still have the otazi. Then we have our ring onion. That is the red onion. Yes, please.
And it's also allowed to add more ingredients for the presentation purpose.
Fantastic, because I'm still gonna bring some red just to give it that colorful look. Imagine red and green. Red, green, and you get a perfect look. So you can see how saucy this look. Some persons will do this Nkwobi and allow it to be too dry. In Nkwobi, you need to, you use your hand for this particular, you like, that is in an African way. With this, we are good with the cooking. So now what remains is just the garnishing and presentation. Oh my God, I can't wait to. Wow.
Sizzling hot.
In fact, yes.
Just the right consistency.
Please, yeah. So you can see it has a lot of sauce to go with. So imagine if you're using this to take agidi, if it's too dry, you might not just enjoy what you're eating. Yeah. So now let's plate. Oh my gosh. Remember, this is a locally made plate as well. So everything here is just too natural for me. Yeah. Wow. So if you want to impress an Eastern person, please give him this. You have wow his day. You ever remain grateful to you. It's good to always try out new things. Even if it's not your indigenous food.
Yes.
There is always room.
It binds
for
us
you.
together.
Yes, please. Yes,
because
please.
we like it or not,
Yeah.
we use some of the ingredients from other parts of the
Yes,
country
please.
in our various cuisines very well. Now
So,
the garnish.
Yes, please. I want to have some red on top of this. This actually brings out the color. You know, it's not just to cook. Cook to impress. Cook to attract. Then you have the ring onion placed side by side of the food.
What color is missing here now?
The green.
Aha!
Yeah, the green is still coming in. The green is still coming in.
And it's coming in form of?
Yeah, we actually shred it, not too thin.
What leaf now?
This is otazi. This is otazi. Oh my God, look at this. I can't wait.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah, please, let's give our board, let's get some garnish, you know? You can spread around some grains just to capture what you have originally in your plate. So please, this is part of garnishing and presentation.
Yeah.
So guys, oh my God, look at this. Then our agidi is coming in, because, and guess what? You know, agidi is best eaten when it's cool. That's what we said. Yeah. So we have this.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, Chef Fatima and I humbly present to you
Chicken Nkwobi served with agidi.
Bon appetit.
Okay, so now we are set to eat, but you know we can actually serve this.
Water it down.
Yes, with some sugarcane juice. You can see sugarcane juice is also locally made.
And the natural
And look
sauce.
at my cup.
Beautiful.
Yes, yeah, locally made cup. So, and being my guest, please, this is for you.
Oh, thank you, Chef.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Make
But
sure.
I wish you could get another cup.
No, I
Even
want
if
you
it's
to
not
enjoy
the
this
Chef
because
Fatima.
I actually made this myself and I want you to taste it. Yeah. But if I'm getting you tempted, please, I'm sorry, forgive me. But I just have to do this.
That's the whole idea. We sell what we have to the world. So if you really are interested, it's not a bad idea that you look for where you can get this and thrill your taste buds. Igbo kwenu!
Hey!
Praise one! What a savory delicacy there. Nkwobi served with locally prepared agidi. The taste, I tell you, is in its eating. Hasten to get yourself a serving portion if you are based here. And if you've just arrived, welcome to Nigeria. Get adventurous with your taste buds. Don't be left out. I'm expecting your messages and comments as usual. Remain blessed and be my guest same time next day. Bye-bye.